Welcome back to Encounter 6. Last time you went back to Phandalin to bury Willow, somewhere next to Phandalin. Afterwards you went to Andy's house, met your mother, your sister, some other people she was taking care of. And then you went to the tavern where you met Ellisar, an elf, an advisor for Harbin Wester. And together you went to Harbin Wester's house. You got some gold because of the quest you completed. And you found some more things on the quest board that had to be done.
Oh, yeah.
You also discovered that Phandalin was attacked once more by the dragon and that there was a dwarf who was killed. And there was still this blue light above the forest, coming from the sky, hitting the forest. And there was a lot of lightning going on there and thunder, and you could see this from Phandalin. You decided to go to the forest first to see what's going on with this. Before continuing into finding a place to evacuate Phandalin. You started to, on your journey in the forest, by foot, together with Ellisar. And after walking for one day, camping and then continuing, you come across this tree. It's raining in the forest, and this tree is old, looks dead. There was this stick figure tied to this tree with long black hairs, and there was some blood dripping from this stick figure. It is starting to get a little dark. The clouds are stopping most of the sunlight, and you saw that there was this kind of a patrol approaching, two figures talking to each other in Orcish, one carrying a torch. And as you are walking past this tree, you see that suddenly this tree starts to move. Slowly, you hear like the ground making sound. As suddenly you see this tree move and swing. Some of its roots that just shoot out of the ground in your direction. And I'd like you all to make a dexterity saving throw as that happens.
Okay.
Oh.
Off to a great start.
Is my dwarven resilience? Do I get advantage on saving throws, or is it only versus poison?
Only
Poison.
poison.
Is it poison? Is it poison in this tree?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
What did you roll?
15.
15.
Was a shot. Oh, well.
What did you roll?
You're dead?
What did you roll?
I got a 3.
A 3?
21.
21?
11.
11. You with your 11, you're 3.
We
Both.
make it, right? Yeah, of course.
You see that some of its roots start going in a direction, also some branches, and you see that both of you are being grabbed by some of these branches from the tree as it starts to like curl around you and like tightening as it tries to pull you up from the floor, from the ground, as it starts to lift you up, both of you. You two, Nord and Ellisar, you managed to dodge the tree. And as this tree pulls both of you up, you hear someone scream in Orcish, "Ronja! Hala!" And suddenly you see that this light, someone carrying the torch, is going towards the tree. And I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Towards a tree. Yeah, but
Oh.
I dex saved. Why am I in combat?
You were too close to us.
All right, Andy.
19.
19 for Andy. Mag.
12.
12 for Mag. Ellisar.
13.
13.
Yes. I have a new
More.
name card.
5.
5.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, you're still quicker than the enemy, so that's good.
You see now as
Wait, is that underneath there? Is there will?
yes.
That makes it even better. Replaced.
It's a rebrand.
Should have kept the double L from Will though.
Yeah.
How
I'm gonna
would that
bring her
fit?
back to life. Just rip it out.
We crossover E.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Isar.
You see the tree grabs you. Both of you are lifted up. You guys are still standing next to the tree. However, it doesn't manage to grab you. And these two entities are approaching. You can see a vague silhouette, like in the forest. They're gonna be there soon. As it happens, Andy, you, first of all,
Take 500 damage.
no, only 3 bludgeoning damage as it starts to tighten around you, and you notice that the tree looks dead, but you see that there's some blood pumping, like
Okay.
inside the tree.
Oh, boy.
It's moving in.
Oh god.
You are restrained, by the way. What do you want to do?
Okay, so we got both pulled up in the
Yeah,
air.
you're both pulled up in
Is
the air.
she within my arm's reach or not?
No, not within
The other side.
yeah.
That changes plans. Ever so slightly, I will cast Shield of Faith on Mag, giving her a +2 to AC. And for I forgot, was it dark? No,
Yeah, it's similar.
It's getting dark, so it's probably dim light.
dim light. Okay, still can see. So in that case, I'll cast Resistance on myself. Why not?
All right.
To give us some extra protection. What's happening?
Which one did you cast first?
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Fate. This is a bonus action
Oh,
spell.
is both. Oh, this is both concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Do I lose my Shield of Faith?
Well, there are
Whatever
2
you
spells anyway, right? Or is one a cantrip?
One is a cantrip.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. They're both concentration, so that you can cast something else if you want.
I'd like to cast Sacred Flame then.
Okay, because you used a spell for your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can only cast a cantrip.
Cantrip. Yeah. So then, considering concentration, I'll use Sacred Flame then.
Sure.
And I'll try to aim at the little unholy symbol thingy.
Stick
the
figure.
branch. Yeah, the stick figure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
It's a wisdom save.
Oh, it's a wisdom
dex
save.
dex save, sorry.
Dex save.
The tree is gonna make a dex
Wisdom.
save. How interesting.
Dex save.
Yeah.
The wisdom save would have been even.
Ooh, wow.
Let's say 13.
That is my... Wait, hold up.
Did
Is
you
it?
update it?
I don't know if it's updated. No, it's
No,
not
it's
updated.
not.
So I've got a 14.
You see that you're being pulled around in the air by this tree, but you manage to shoot this energy towards this stick figure as it hits it. How much
7
damage?
radiant.
7. As it hits, it just explodes,
Nice.
and it falls on the floor, on the ground next to the tree. And you see it kind of open up, the hair and the stick figures, and you see inside there's this heart, size of a heart of an animal or a human, which is like still beating. But you see that it's slowly like shrinking away until it's no more. As that happens, the tree starts shaking really badly. Meg, what are you doing?
Ellisar.
Oh, sorry, Ellisar.
I'll just I will just hold my action to defend myself if necessary with one of my
Oh,
rapiers.
whoa. You're not Will anymore. Okay, you're now... Okay, check.
Sorry. So yeah, I'll just depending on what happens, I will hold my action.
All right.
It's an attack action, though. So.
Sure.
I'm so curious on what she can do.
So when do you attack?
If anything attacks me.
Sure. Mag, you take also 3 bludgeoning damage
Yay.
as it pulls you tighter. As you're now moving through the air, I would like you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 9.
9.
9.
As it is moving, it you hear this weird sound coming from the roots. Somehow, like the earth wants to like spit out this tree, and you just fall on the ground because of that. You're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit your head. You hit like this piece of wood on the ground with your head, and you just fall down prone. What do you want to do?
Ow. I'm on the ground. I'm going to use acid splash on the roots if I'm down there anyway.
Yeah.
So the tree has to make a dexterity saving throw. My goodness.
That's a 2.
It makes it. No, just kidding.
Okay. You shoot it. It hits the roots. Roll for damage.
6.
You see it like even like the earth is just trying to spit out these roots, and you see that the trees are starting to like fall over. I'd like you to make a dex saving throw.
Good. Don't die.
18.
18. That makes it. As it is falling, you manage to like grab on, and it falls down, but you just land safely on the ground as the tree just falls.
I'd still like to use my movement to roll on the ground, but then like away from the tree.
Sure. You see now that there is this half orc, an orc, the orc wearing a great axe, the half orc carrying the torch. They're running towards this area you guys are at. You see this happening, Nord. You recognize this half orc as one of the half orcs that was sitting at the meeting.
Oh, okay.
You hear the orc approaching with his great axe above his head, just screaming. What do you want to do?
Are they invisible range? Do they see me?
Yeah.
That's the bad. Okay, so they see me, right? That kind of disrupts my plan already. Right. And it's dim light, so they can still see me even if they didn't have a torch.
Mm-hmm. But they don't have disadvantage on perception checks.
What?
Because of the torch.
No. I was just, I had a plan on doing my round until you said, but they see you. Right. Nor's like recognizing the half orc, cape, hand crossbow, shoot it at the half orc, and he says, "This is because you hurt me." And then I'm gonna, even if it's not my fault, I don't care. I'm gonna shoot him straight at the nose.
Make an attack roll.
Yes. A natural 1.
You shoot it, and it just hits a tree next to it. And you hear this half-orc say, "Oh, it's you again."
Yes, it is. I'm dashing towards Mac, who's rolling on the floor. That's my action. That's what
Sure.
I do.
You're gonna run towards
Yeah.
Willa?
Save everything.
Mag. You see this half-orc now putting the storage in the dirt. And you see some magic just forming, blue magic in his hands. And suddenly you hear this thunderclap. And then lightning shoots towards you, Nord. And you, Meg. I'd like you both to make a dex saving throw.
Don't worry, I got you covered. You got +2 to your AC, remember?
You dropped it, right?
No, it's still up.
Oh.
It just doesn't do anything now.
Ooh. That is super high. I make it.
No. 12.
23.
23, you make it with a 12. You also make it.
Oh!
You don't die!
I take half damage and
What
die
a terrible caster.
Oh, will you take half damage?
Yeah, you take half damage.
Oh, great. I thought it was just dodging.
DC 12.
You both take 22, but half, so 11 points. I didn't roll that high.
No.
I just don't have a lot of
Hey, no, I was just... In the left ear I hear...
Oh, sorry, I still need to roll 2 more die. You take 15 points of lightning
So that's-
damage.
-4.
In the left ear I heard, oh, he's not a great spellcaster. In the right ear I hear, you take 30 damage but half.
As this lightning shoots towards a tree, just this tree starts catching fire. As both of you are hit by this lightning, you see his eyes glow blue. And you see this orc that's standing next to him with a great axe just laughing. Not doing anything actually. Andy, you're standing on the ground.
Okay, I just see my friend getting hit by lightning. So, I'll... Doesn't work. I'm just going to run towards Mac then. She's the most vulnerable. Cast Cure Wounds level 2.
Thanks.
So that's 2d8.
Oh, you already took fall damage. That's why.
Yeah.
That's how you're after that.
That's not...
Oh, that's a pity.
Thinking.
5, 7, 9, plus 4. It's 13 HP.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You fell from so high and then this and...
I'm used to it. It's okay.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. And I take my shield and stand in front of her.
Aww.
I was standing next to her.
I love you guys too. It's fine.
I'll just stand in front of you.
Sure.
Ellisar.
Yeah. So, I am going to cast Hold Person on the orc holding the axe.
Sure.
So he needs
It's
to
a
make
9.
Yeah, that fails. So,
He's just laughing. He stops. You can see only that his eyes are moving.
and then I will tell... which one of you looks the most hurt? The wizard.
Always me. So.
So,
Slightly.
yeah. Come on, get up. I cast Healing Word.
You cannot cast his...
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, but still a spell.
Yeah.
But it's a bonus.
You can use your Inspire someone as bonus action always.
I'll inspire Meg.
I feel inspired.
You can do it.
You can do this!
Is there anything else you do?
Yeah, no.
Alright.
I can't do anything.
Then
else.
it is Meg.
Well, feeling inspired, I'm going to get up. And I'm going to stand on my tippy toes over Andy. And I'm going to blast the living daylights out of those orcs using my Charm of the Storm thingy. That I actually don't know who to... But yeah, it's Lightning Bolt. But I don't have the spell.
Sure. You gonna try to hit both of them?
Yeah, possibly. Would
Yeah,
be
sure.
nice.
Would be nice.
I mean, if I can.
Just hold on 2 hands.
The orc doesn't make it.
Okay,
The half orc has a 16.
that makes it. How many?
86, I think.
8.
Get around.
Can I borrow
D6, I got 4.
I've got 3.
Okay.
I got 2.
Wait,
How many,
How many
more do
more?
you need?
2 more.
2 more.
This one is too heavy.
Oh, well, okay.
Are those two enough?
It's like playing Yahtzee, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
15,
Did you roll well?
22.
22.
The only thing I saw were like 3 ones.
You see this line going towards the orc and the half-orc. Your eyes turn blue as that happens.
Nice.
Oh.
You see also clouds starting to gather above you now. 22 you said?
Yep.
The orc just gets hit by the lightning and just falls with his face in the mud. The half-orc is being hit by it and just and you see some cracks, like crackers come off his hands. He's still standing there.
Just go like this. I can do that too. And then I kind of duck at
All imposing and it.
That's Mag Nord.
Whoa! Man, that was pretty cool.
Thanks.
Wait. I'm gonna take out a vial of water that I have. I'm gonna throw it at the half-orc. I want to shoot it just before it hits it with my... interaction is to throw and then
What are you gonna throw?
a vial of water.
Just water.
Just water. I'm gonna shoot it so he gets wet.
It's gonna be hard to hit it though.
I'm an expert at shooting.
Make a attack roll with disadvantage if you do that.
Can I just throw the vial at him then? Isn't that smart? Okay. I got this.
This is cooler.
I got
do
this. I got this.
Yes, you've got this.
I don't have this. No, I rolled a 5 and a 2. I don't have this. That's what? Like 7 at best, maybe?
You see, you grab this vial of water, you throw it,
Such a cool idea.
and he just hits a tree. And then he shoots and he hits another tree.
I could have used Mage Hand to just pour the vial.
And the half-orc, looking really confused from one tree to another, like, kind of being afraid of like, this is probably wrong.
It's a plan! Bonus action, I also stand behind Andy.
Behind Andy.
And that's it.
Okay,
That's a great plan.
the three of you are now standing together.
Oh no.
Oh no. Get your shield up, right?
I got my shield up.
You got your shield up.
Does this help them in any way?
If it's metal, it really doesn't.
It's gonna. It takes its torch back from the ground and starts running towards you. As you see, you hear this thunder above you, and you see something like of some kind of wind just go down, and he pushes it towards all three of you. And like all three of them, you can make a Constitution saving throw as this.
Constitution saving
Yeah.
throw.
Is
As
it
this
wind?
blast of wind and thunder goes towards you.
Okay.
Oh, I hope that makes it.
What did you roll?
15?
You make it?
15?
You make it?
Okay, now.
14?
14, you make it.
Yes.
We also
Yes.
take 25 damage.
26.
You all take
So-
4 points of thunder
Oh.
damage.
No.
As this energy is just pushing you. And you feel it's trying to push you over, but you're like standing quite deep in the mud and behind Andy's shield. And
Is it thunder damage?
yeah,
Don't you get advantage as rolling? Disadvantage or something? Because metal?
no.
Oh.
You manage to keep standing. And it just looks around now at all four of you. A little bit afraid. Andy.
I will also attempt to cast Hold Person.
The half-orc?
Yes.
Sure.
Which is wisdom.
12.
That fails.
Hold up, you! Who are you? What are you? Why are you attacking us?
Breaks your +2 AC.
That's fine.
He is looking around at him and he looks like he wants to get away, but then you stretch out your hand and he just stops and you can only see his eyes moving now.
You're not getting anywhere without telling us.
Why should I tell you?
Well, you wanna get out of here? I got Orc Slayer here, and I pull out my crossbow, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Make an intimidation check.
That's great.
Please feel horribly.
8.
8.
No.
What
That's
are
my
the three
knees.
of, what are the three of you doing in these couple seconds?
I'm still behind the shield.
Sure.
Whenever I realize that guy's paralyzed, I'm gonna jump on his neck with a dagger on his throat. Like, engaging.
Sure.
I will walk closer and just stand there,
All right.
like look as intimidating as possible. Just this really tall high elf that is kind of like a stick.
You manage to grab him and put a dagger behind his throat.
Yeah.
As he does that, he is going to make another save for your whole person.
All right.
It's a 19.
Oof.
I'd like you to make a athletics check.
Please don't. 8.
8. He had a natural 20.
Wow. Never.
It's his turn.
Oh boy.
Wait,
Is
hold
it
up.
though?
Hold up. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, so his turn is over. You see that he managed to like get away from you. Andy. He just slips through you on the ground. He sits on the ground. And he wants to stand up. You're still standing in front of him, Andy. What do you want to do?
I'll just cast Whole Person again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's say 18.
I said stop!
18.
Nope.
He starts laughing while he sits on the ground.
What's the blue light? What are you doing here?
You're all going to die soon enough. You're not smart enough to stop us.
You're not smart enough to get away. Bonus action, billow my cloak.
That's great.
That's my turn.
He looks
Billow my cloak.
looks up in the sky. Ellisar, what do you want to do?
I just say and I also cast Whole Person.
Oh, we're gonna be that body. Paralyzed.
You also 16.
Oh no, that makes it. And I will inspire Nord
Oh.
by saying,
What do you say?
I just say, Nordric. Wait, different accent. Okay, Nordric. Just keep him in line, yeah.
You can call me Nord.
I will. Danke.
Mag,
Okay.
this orc is now sitting on the ground just laughing as all spells are being cast at him. But it's not having any effect.
I'm not casting Hold Person.
It would have been kind
Wait,
of
you
fun.
have it?
No.
Oh,
No, I don't.
Too bad.
All these webs.
I could, but I don't think I will. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at it.
Sure. Level.
Level... Level 1.
Okay.
Next level again, level 2.
I only see one, and that one is good.
This one is great. I'm not good at counting. 6. 9.
9. You stretch your hand and you see 3 darts hitting him in the chest. And he's just will take more than that.
Well, I hope you start talking soon, because we don't have a lot of time.
Nord.
Well, if magic doesn't help, and I just lick my dagger and I just stab him.
Sure, you have you can use sneak attack for that.
Boggers. A natural one.
This guy's so lucky.
Yeah.
I still have an offhand.
Ah.
Go for it.
As you take your dagger and you try to stab it,
I'm not gonna use this anymore.
you actually you hit something very hard in his back. Some kind of piece of armor, and you just pull it back. It's not going through.
Right.
He didn't cut himself while licking the blades.
I wish you had one.
I just take out my other dagger, spin it, and I just go for it again
Sure.
with my offhand. 9.
9. That doesn't hit. I'm thinking if he's prone.
He's sitting, right?
Yeah, but it's not really prone, right?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he survived 2 magic attacks.
Yeah. That one also, the second dagger tried to hit him, and you see this. He is wearing quite some kind of thick armor, trying to pull back, just doesn't get through, and he turns his head around you. You see that blood is dripping from his mouth, and he just goes. He is coming back for you. He will kill you soon enough.
Go!
Yes, yes. And now he tries to stand up. You gonna do anything? Oh, you use your bonus action. So.
I use everything, yeah.
He's gonna stand up, turn around, and he is going to disengage. And he's going to try to run away.
Disengage doesn't proc my attack of opportunity, right?
Nope.
That's sad.
As he is heading to like some trees nearby. Andy.
Yeah, he's pretty wise, so I'll take Orc Slayer and I'll aim it at its feet and I shoot.
Sure. You want to try to stop him from walking?
Yeah.
Then you have to make a tackle disadvantage if you want it.
It's more like non-lethal damage. What I try to do.
Non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
You want to try to stop him?
I want to shoot him without killing him. So I aim not at the vitals, but at.
Oh sure. But you can decide that after you roll damage, etc. After you make the attack roll.
Oh yeah.
He's probably not going to die because of one arrow.
Yeah,
I'm quite sure
Really,
about that.
really.
So what do you want to do? You want to try?
Slayer.
You're just going to attack him, or if you want to?
This Orc Slayer. I'll attack him
All right.
with a. That's a lot. 16.
16. Let me check again. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. That is 2 piercing damage.
If you hit him, you see this bolt stick in his back as he starts to run away. You don't hear it, and then he just continues running.
Just a slight hiccup.
Ellisar.
Yeah, I do not like people like you, yeah? And I will cast Vicious Mockery.
That's a wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
He also rolls a natural 1.
Yeah, that fails. That's 2 damage, and the next attack roll has advantage on him.
You see him running, he turns around his head, he goes, and he continues running, and he just almost falls over.
I will also like go in the direction he's going,
Sure.
but keep a
Yeah.
good distance.
You start going after him, kinda. Mag, what do you want to do?
I'm going to hurl a bolt of fire after him.
Sure.
I'm not going to run. I'm not going to catch up anyway. I get advantage, right? Because
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
which is great because my dice are not working.
Yeah, mine neither. Oh, nice.
Ooh. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Nice, nice, nice. Now hopefully. 6 fire damage.
You see this ball of fire towards him, just hits him, and you see it's like his cloak started catching fire. But he continues running.
No!
More.
This guy is invincible.
I want to know more about my father. Sleep. I can't sleep on him.
Sure. You already have your dice ready.
That is 28 hit points. If he has lower than that, he falls asleep.
He looks back one more time, he starts lying. And he drops to the floor.
Nice!
Yes, it finally did something. Finally made someone asleep.
That
And
was a really good move.
close the distance with a dagger. That's all.
Sure.
I will follow it.
You hear, he's like laying in the mud now, and you hear sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, it's 1 minute duration, takes damage for some use an action to shake. Okay.
Anyone has... Oh, I got a rope.
Yeah,
I'll take rope out of my backpack.
That's
I
a
have
good
a rope as
idea.
I will help you with tying it.
Let's tie him up.
Let's go.
Let's not let him get anywhere
Who's gonna tie him up?
next time.
Make a dex. You can hide your sleight of hand, that's higher. Oh, sure.
Natural 20!
I like that you already saw it. He
Yeah.
was still like reading.
I was like, what is it?
I was like,
start-
ooh,
I thought it was a 2.
no, I saw the 20.
You start tying him up very well, like really tight. You tie it around a tree and he's not able to go anywhere.
Can I check if he has like a spellcasting focus or anything that we could take off him?
That's a
Um,
great idea.
How long does Inspire last?
I think
A couple of hours.
a
10 minutes
minute
or
or
so.
10
so.
minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll just
Like, quite long.
as you go, as he's tying him up, you go through his stuff. You find the small stick figure in his pocket. But beside that, he is not carrying any money or items with him.
Does it look like he still has his heart? Because
Yeah, he probably
okay,
has.
okay. Then I'd like to use prestidigitation to burn the stick figure.
Sure. She catch fire and just disappears.
You know, I'm actually really good at this because I always, when I was little, had to tie the horses to the stables. So I've had a lot of practice with knots.
Poor horses if you tie him up like that.
Well, I mean, it's not that I tied up the horses, but I just tied the leash of the horses to the pole, and it had to be really, really tight because else they would just go away. See, I'll show you how I do it. So next time maybe you can also do it.
I'd love to learn Andy.
Yeah.
So you do this and this and just.
Just maybe you can show us later when we've.
Can I slap him?
I mean, the best practice is during some action, right?
Maybe afterwards is better.
Oh, really?
I have a question.
You heard a half orc go.
What is all this with these stick figures?
If we knew, we would tell you, but I don't know.
Is it to do with the orcs?
Yes, I think so.
And bad magic. You see Nordic take form, right, white heel, really solid in the ground, turns around, and just backhands the orc awake.
I love that.
You see that he was bleeding from his mouth, and she just hit it. More blood comes out his mouth, and he just shakes a little bit, sees what's happening.
I imitate his laugh.
He stops laughing. He goes, "So what you gonna do now?"
I suggest you tell us everything that is going on right now. And I cast suggestion on him.
Oh.
Wow.
What kind of?
Wisdom
Wisdom?
saving throw.
It's a 17.
That makes it.
I am not gonna tell you anything. You will find out soon enough when everything you know burns.
So,
You worship Talos, don't you?
Yes.
Why? Do you like bad weather that much? Besides, the burning part will be quite difficult as there's like an ice dragon flying around, so I'd love to see you try.
He's gonna try to like wiggle a little bit, but he is not getting out of it. And he looks to the sky, and you just start chanting something in Orcish, like Yanda, Onsaya,
shut up.
Did I promise you?
He just continues going, Ninaya.
I'm
Okay.
going to try and stuff some of my clothing into his mouth.
I was about to take up my bear barrel, so
As you do that, he stops making any sound.
Yeah, I don't want any sketchy magic. He's all yours.
well, I really don't have revenge for him, but I don't mind killing an orc, but is there anything that we have to do with it? And I'm looking at Ellisar like, do you need to like do some political with him or?
I don't think he's going to tell us very much. So, go for it.
He
So,
just wants us dead.
Orc Slayer or?
Up to you.
You caught him, so
You
Yeah,
did.
but
That was actually a very good idea.
yeah, I learned it from Mac.
No, great.
But what about Andy and saving the people?
What about getting information from him?
I don't.
That's-
Well, if you want to try,
I'm
kind of give up on that.
if he starts chanting, he might call out lightning. We might die.
Exactly.
You know,
He,
I'm all for preserving people
he
too.
can't do anything anyway.
Well,
mean, when you want to chant, when you want to channel the divine magic of a god, you need also to make signs, and well, I'm pretty sure he can't do those. I'm made sure of that.
I don't want to.
He's harmless, really.
Well, yes, but
Oh.
he's not harmless.
What if he calls out for help? Screams.
Well, I could have done that already.
The chances.
Just don't bring
are-
him good ideas, because he can hear you.
Well, I know that, but he can't say anything at the moment, so.
He goes,
If I want to try and make a suggestion to him again, I will have to wait until tomorrow.
Is the light still burning?
you mean the blue light?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going on in distance. You see that he's actually looking at it and looks at the dead orc, looks at you, and then back at the light. It's kind of looking around.
I'm gonna walk over to the dead orc and see if it has any coin. And anything else.
You find 3 copper pieces on him,
That's all I found.
besides his great axe. Next to that, he is carrying some kind of a wooden token, some kind of a small, some kind of a really creepy toy made out of wood, some kind of a just a humanoid, be carved, not neatly at all.
I say, Andy, think fast! And I just throw it at Andy. What's that?
And he doesn't think fast, and he's like, "Took."
Sorry,
What was that about?
look at it. Might be something Talos.
What is it?
And I slightly...
Is it similar to the stick figures? Or?
No, not at all. Make an investigation check.
7.
9 copper, yay.
7.
Looks like some kind of a toy for kids, but then made by orcs.
Okay. I think I have an idea.
You don't look like the kind of guy who plays with this.
He's dead. I took it from the dead body.
No. What is it?
Halford goes,
honesty, Andy, I think we should kill him and go. I don't want him following us.
I will, before we kill him, I will try one more thing. Just get the sock out of his mouth.
Is it possible for you to try it before and then I take the sock out of his mouth? Well, not the sock, but my clothing, actually.
Yeah.
That I'd love to wash after this, but that's a whole different story.
Okay, sure. I will just slap him across the face. And I'm like, look, sorry. If you're not going to talk right now, I will make sure your god will fail in every single way. Every one of your comrades will die as painfully as possible.
Make a intimidation check.
Nice.
I really want to have a peek at your character sheet.
So that is 11.
11. He's not feeling threatened by you, not even because he's bound there. He doesn't care. He goes like...
This guy has balls of steel.
I will start piercing my rapier into his side, slowly.
Sure.
Why did you have to make it creepy?
Because why not? I want to convince him.
Roll for damage, it hits.
Okay.
You sing a song at it while you're doing it?
Great. 4.
You're piercing it. You first have to push it through its armor, but then it just
Yeah.
goes in, and you're holding it tight in his body now.
Just slowly.
You want to try to kill him?
No, I would just make him have a lot of pain. Until he starts crying for his mom.
Make another intimidation check. You can with advantage this time.
Ellisar,
It's a natural 20 though.
what are you doing?
I got a natural 20. So that's
Good thing I
25.
don't sleep at night.
You hear him go, and he starts shaking.
And I take the clothing out of his mouth. Now speak.
You see it's drenched in blood now.
Tell us everything you know of what is going on.
Walter takes 2 steps back.
The only thing I know is that you're gonna die tonight. Whether you want it or not. And Talos is gonna reign in this world.
Can I shoot a crossbow bolt at his face?
Sure.
Can I shoot a crossbow bolt at his face?
If you do damage to him, he probably dies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
That's
intention.
the entire thing. We're not going to get anything else
We-
out of this guy.
We already cleansed one of the altars. We will stop Thalos.
Yes, but we have the light problem.
You have advantage though.
Remember?
Well, you just hit him if you
Well, we will.
stand next to him.
We will stop them.
Wait, you don't have to
Yes, of
roll for
course.
that?
No, you just...
If you stand next to him, you just shoot him and he's bound up. No, you hit him.
Oh, so just roll for damage.
Yeah.
That smile.
Plus sneak attack because I'm engaged with
Yeah,
it.
and I can also do everything else. But yeah, I already hit for at least 8 and I didn't use sneak attack.
You've never shot someone so close with your crossbow. When we hit it, just and just go in his skull, and just goes.
Do you still see the bolt? There's a bolt just...
And the ball just like sticks out from one side. He's dead.
All clear! And I just...
Well, thank you for adding another trauma to my list. We should probably head towards the light
Yeah.
until we
Before it's evening, apparently.
and before we're too late.
Yes, we should. Let's go to the light. I keep forgetting that I have this accent now. Sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry,
Andy, you
viewers.
okay?
I'm just trying to process all that's been done here.
I took him out of his misery.
Andy, if,
Someone
Who put
else...
him in that misery?
Andy, if we would have kept him alive, he would have only
Oh, it's
killed
not
more
about-
innocent people.
It's not about that, it's about... and I just like... to Ellisar.
I am
This
sorry.
was-
Maybe a bit much of getting information, but I
Bit
didn't.
much.
I don't know.
We didn't even get any information.
What did they teach you in?
Well, apparently
Bard
we
school.
didn't have yet any information because otherwise he would have told us.
Is this the reason why you didn't work in Waterdeep for a very long time?
Nice.
I didn't do such a thing in Waterdeep, but
What
when
did-
you live quite
is
long,
this why they sent you to boarding school?
yes, I was sent to boarding school. He just switched his accent completely now. I didn't go to boarding school.
Oh, boarding school.
Boarding school. Well, yeah, I am a bit different from the others.
Yeah.
But I'm
Really?
sorry for this. I will start cleaning my sword with the inside of my cloak. But we should go.
Let's
Head
go.
out.
Yes, and
We're not done talking yet, though. I want to more know about Waterdeep.
as soon as we're
Sure.
done, the bard's going to spill the beans.
What beans? What
In the
is this
meantime-
expression? I do not know it.
That's fine. We use it in the woods. But Andy,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be okay. Let's focus on saving people, and then we can talk about this.
Let's continue. And he just walks on the other side of.
I'll stay like a few feet behind.
Yeah.
Take your feelings
You see,
into
not
account.
every few steps, look.
Yeah. And he is
Just to
off.
check where she is.
Do not worry. The town needs you. Yeah.
Is that why you call me stupid in the tavern?
I'm sorry for that. I have seen your actions now. You're less stupid than I thought. Especially with that spell. But great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's stupid now?
I suppose I am with... But not really. Just first impressions.
Right.
Right. Well, we all make mistakes.
Let's go.
Let's not waste time.
Continue walking.
Oh wait, I have to remove my file.
You start walking, you hear this coming from the direction on your left, and you see that there is this boar tied to a tree with a rope, and there is some kind of a bag strapped to it, kind of like a riding horse, but then a boar.
Is the bag? Does it cover his face?
No,
Or
a
his
saddlebag?
face?
No, it's like a
Satchel.
saddlebag.
Oh,
Oh, saddlebag.
Made out of leather.
Sorry.
And it's
Maybe
just
not.
looking around, and it's kind of going with his face through the mud, looking for something to
Does it
to
have
eat.
blue eyes?
No, it does not. It's brown, and it's dirty.
I'd like to approach it. Hey, fella.
Make a
Hey,
animal handling check.
what are you doing here? Why are you tied up? Oh, that's cocked.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's too bad.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Hey, what are you doing here? What you got there?
Turns around and it's gonna go towards your backpack.
No, hold up here. And I'll take out some rations and I feed it. Hey, there you go. You must be hungry.
And he just licks it out of your hands
Oh.
and starts eating it.
Oh, yuck.
And he's making-
I just put it back in the fur.
Ma- Maybe you should check that bag.
Well, you can't just look into the bag immediately. You first got to establish a relationship with the animal, and then
You're doing
when
great.
you got the trust, then they will allow you to, to pet them and to look into the bag.
Sure.
That's really good.
Great.
Why don't you talk to it more and then maybe know
So what you doing out here? It just keeps talking
check
to
its
it.
bag when it's busy.
Oh no, I'm just laughing at him in front of distance like, oh no.
He's just going to go again for your backpack.
I'll feed him some more. Some more. Good
he's
boy,
eating
you're
more.
so hungry. And then I'll just look at the bag.
If you open the bag, you can see inside there's a small leather pouch
Uh-huh.
with some coins in there, as well as a vial with some liquid in there, which you recognize as a potion of greater healing.
Oh,
That
there
was
we go.
amazing idea.
As I see him remove that pouch and I hear like the clanging of coin, like, Andy, be careful! There could be a trap! Let me have a look at it!
Don't worry, got it. It's all fine.
Okay.
So what's your name, little one?
Yes.
Oh, you really are hungry. I'll take another ration or sandwich and just keep feeding him.
And you can also ride it! Well,
I think you could ride it. You have the size.
Yes, he's a teen, he can fit.
Nah,
I'll call you Larry.
Larry.
That's hilarious.
And starts pulling the rope from the tree.
I just start untying the rope.
Make another M-Hunting check, but you can have with advantage because you already befriended it, kind of.
Who needs animal friendship?
It's a
That's
17.
Animal handling. That's 21.
21. You loosen the rope, and it just keeps staring at you now, and then looks in several directions. Looks at the other ones.
Do you know where your family is, Larry? Is your family around here? Can we help look for them? You want to go free, or you want to come with us?
It slowly starts walking towards the deeper into the forest, towards the blue light.
Andy, am I missing something or do you speak fluent Boer? You were quite close with your, may he rest in peace, bird.
Yeah, I really like animals.
Yeah, you're good with animals. That's a special
Oh, thank
talent.
you. Yeah, it's just, they're so cute. The little snouts and how hungry they always are.
Adorable.
I adore them.
That is actually very cute.
Hey Larry, you shouldn't go that way though. Here, let me get all of this off of you and just get the saddle bag off and the rope so that he can just roam freely.
It starts walking deeper into the forest.
Maybe.
Towards the light, we can walk
Going
with it.
east, kind of towards the
Exactly.
direction of the light, yeah.
Okay, bye Larry.
Oh, we also have to go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's follow him.
Yeah, well, but
At a
going his own
distance.
way, I guess.
It's a coincidence that
Yeah.
he has to follow the same road as we do, so
It's a. Yeah.
Well, let's continue going then.
yeah.
You continue
I hope he
walking.
finds his family.
Me
Yeah,
too.
you start getting really close to this source of light. There is this heavy storm going on as it gets dark. You have a hard time seeing now. You continue walking.
We walk to the source of light, but I have a hard time seeing.
Yes.
All right.
Everything else.
You go there. You see lightning around this area. Come closer. You come to this hill. You come to this clearing in the forest where there's this big hill. On top of this hill, you can see there are 9 huge stones forming a circle. Some space between them, really high stones stuck into the ground. And from the middle is this light coming from the sky, this blue light, casting it on top of the hill. You can see that there are 3 figures standing around this light with their hands raised towards the sky. I'd like you all to make a perception check With you can, because of the light, you do not have disadvantage. You can clearly see what's going on top of the hill.
Perception?
Yes. Meg?
20.
20?
10.
10?
14.
14?
20.
20. You, Meg, and Ellisar. Well, actually, all of you. You see that these are humanoids wearing old clothes, quite similar to clothes that the half-orcs wear. But they are wearing this mask of a head of a boar.
Okay.
On their head as a mask. You, Mag, and Ellisar, you see that's actually rotting. It's a really old mask. And you, Ellisar and Mag, you hear in the wind this chanting going on. The three of them saying this Yanda Hom Mindarai. And you can just hear the wind carrying this sound towards you. Inside of this light, you see a shape of a huge creature. As one of these persons grabs part of a carcass of a deer and throws it into the light, and you can just see the silhouette just go devouring the animal as they continue chanting. And you see the boar slowly walking towards the hill.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Poor Larry.
It seems like they're doing some ritual. They're chanting something.
I think the only way to stop this is to stop the chanting.
Andy, can you still cast silence?
I'm afraid not.
You've, yeah,
I've so much already.
you've not had any rest while you were walking.
We really need to
No.
start taking rest.
Yeah.
Rest doesn't matter for me.
No, long rests.
Long rest than we would have been too late. So.
Maybe we can sneak up to them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is everybody feeling well enough to go closer with the lightning spell? That could be a problem.
I just pull up my clothes like potion of healing.
I've got 2 potions of healing. Is anyone in need?
No, I mean, is anyone hurt now?
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Too. That's why I wanted, but I didn't want to be the
I
only
am
one.
not hurt.
I've got 2 potions of healing.
I do not have a lot of spells left, but I can heal one of you. I can heal one of you, so who is in it the most?
I don't know, maybe we should use one potion before we go, because I don't want to risk it.
Can you, I don't know how this works, right? Can we share a potion?
No. You can, but then it doesn't work for anyone. No.
I will,
You want to take that one?
No.
I will cast Cure Wounds on Nord. I will cast Cure Wounds on you.
I will take a potion
Easy.
of healing.
What is it? Okay,
You're
how much?
fine.
It's not that I can't gain that much. Do you take healing potion?
Yeah.
Eight points of healing.
You see the boar starting to reach the foot of the hill and starts making its way up the hill now.
No, Larry. I want to warn him, but I don't want to bring us in danger, so...
I'm just gonna put a finger at my head. And you suddenly see a potion of healing just like go out of my rope and just like goes to you without any... it's just like literally just like going to you.
Oh,
It's
thank
like-
you.
Take that! New trick I learned.
That was really excellent.
Invisible mage hat.
You use this one?
Nice.
Yeah, I used it.
Nice.
Thank you, no, that's so sweet.
Because, you take the most damage. Like, you
That's it.
And he has healing spells and he can both heal, so we should be fine.
Probably.
Well, let's just hurry up. This is
Let's go save Larry.
Exactly.
I sneak into the bushes at the side.
I will also just sneakily.
Both of you make a stealth check.
I will. Okay, so command
Nice.
doesn't specify that the creature necessarily has to hear me. So can I cast command?
Yeah, what's the range?
Oh, still.
It's 60 feet.
It's probably too far away to reach the top of the hill. At least from the edge of the forest you're at.
Too bad.
If you come to the foot of the hill, then you can probably cast.
But then I'm.
Yeah, there are still these 9 stones. So from behind the stones, yeah, about 60 feet or so. But from where you are at now, no, it's way too far away.
Yeah, but then I'll be inside, basically.
Yeah, if you walk up,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I sneak up to one of those stones then? Or is that
Not unseen, basically,
okay?
that easily.
But if it's more than 60 feet, it has no clue of me hiding right now. I thought it was closer by, but it's still like.
There is like this clear area in the middle of the forest, and then
With a
deeper
hill.
in there is this hill.
Right.
So
And the stones
I
are at the
don't
bottom
sneak-
of the hill.
stones at the bottom of the hill.
light at the
basically.
top.
Yeah,
right.
And the pig is almost at the top.
it's going up now. Yeah. So you guys, you wanted to hide?
No, I'm not gonna hide
No?
if it's still 60 feet.
All right.
No.
Are the humanoids they were together or spread out over the
The
hill?
3 of them are like standing around it. They're-
Right, so not
Yeah.
not specifically
No.
together.
Not
How
next to each
close
other.
together?
Probably about 15 feet away from each
That's
other.
a
Are
pretty
they
big-
responding to the pig?
Not yet, but the pig is getting closer now.
That's almost ideal.
They probably haven't seen it yet.
They haven't seen it
The
yet.
pig, not yet. They're so busy as chanting this Yandaro, Yanda, and then you see another one taking another part of a deer and just tossing it into the light, and again you see this black silhouette moving.
And were there any other creatures?
No.
Okay,
So if the boar can sneak up.
then we can.
Well, I don't know if you can with all the armor, but.
Yes,
I got
doesn't have
mithril,
disadvantage
so-
anymore.
Oh yeah.
Let's move to the stone pillars.
Alright, and I will use Misty Step to teleport myself there. Can I?
How far away? 30, right?
Yeah, 30 feet. Can I walk 30 feet and do it?
Sure.
Can you take me?
Can I hold?
What is that kind of school?
That is conjuration.
I can think. Of Misty Step broke.
Nice.
It's
Uh,
a really good spell.
I'd like y'all to make a stealth check.
Do I
Again?
also have to do it,
I will give you advantage because you have Mask of the Wild.
even if I Misty Step?
It's only you can only step 30,
The first day, the first you have to
so
roll
you have
for.
to walk as
Oh,
well.
okay.
But it'll give you advantage because it's raining very
Oh, again?
very bad.
Can I use a roll I just made? Or every roll?
And now you have to use it.
Okay.
How much?
7.
7,
24.
24?
Are there any pumpkins around?
No.
No.
5,
Oh
17.
no.
17.
Five.
Ooh,
As all of you start heading, you're gonna circle around or stay together or
circle around.
Separate.
separate. All right.
Smarter.
As you start to like try to approach from different directions, hide behind some of the stones.
My approach is straightforward, basically towards the boar.
Sure.
To if I get close enough to cast command,
All right.
let it flee the other way.
We are focused on the silhouette and he's just the boar! The boar!
Not the ball.
Larry!
Larry.
As you manage to get closer, you misty step the last part. The 3 of you, Mag, Nord, and Ellisar, you manage to like stand behind one of these stones. As you hear this chanting, it's louder, this Handarona, and more lightning hitting some of the stones.
From the stones to the persons, how far is that?
About 40, 60 feet or so.
Okay, it's still pretty
Yeah,
far because you have to go
yeah.
up the hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
You, Andy, you start going up. Making not a lot of sound or noise, you think. However, you see one of the three entities turn around, stop chanting, and you hear it say, Yanda non. And then looks at the boar. It says, Bertha. Bertha. It's gonna make a perception check now.
Bertha.
As it looks around,
It's a girl.
and it shouts something at the other two. In Orcish, saying, Yanda yonda. And suddenly they all stop chanting.
Okay.
That's good.
We think. Maybe
And they
not.
walk all together to each other as the boar comes closer.
Can I cast Charm of the Storm my last time if they're all standing all together?
That's
call.
actually
Do
really
that.
smart.
You see the boar coming closer, and one goes on his knees, stretching out a hand to the boar, as it comes starting to talk to the boar in Orcish. The other two approach. I like your initiative for that.
Quick question. If she's gonna do that, does she hit the boar?
19.
We'll see.
Not yet.
I mean, come on, you can't put Andrew to that. First bird, now Bertha.
Natural ones.
Oh, nice. I'll be natural one. I'll be
Was that
quicker.
nice? Oh.
Ellisar,
23.
I can see Larry.
23.
Sure
Mort,
for
21.
Larissa.
21. Mag,
1.
1.
50.
15?
15. Yeah, 50.
And now, enemy.
4 enemies. What? 4? Yeah, Bertha.
That's it.
Bertha.
5.
I don't want to find out.
And balls.
Because of all the lightning that's going on, and all this, you see lightning hitting the trees around, some catching fire, some hitting the stones. They don't notice you casting a lightning spell.
That's
So I will let you make the attack, and then we'll go into initiative. All right?
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Nice.
So then they have to make a...
No, not nice. Larry!
But I don't
No,
know
not
if
Larry.
Larry's not close enough yet, right?
Okay. They were petting it.
No,
no,
it's
it's
just a
stretching
hand.
out
Ah,
the
okay.
hand.
That's why I asked if she was close enough.
Okay.
Let me check something to be sure. That's an 8,
Fail.
an 11,
Fail.
and a 7.
Fail.
They all die.
How many
Nice.
d6s
5
do you need?
8, right?
Yeah.
I got 3.
I got 4.
Yeah, you roll 17 d6s here.
6. I got it.
There you go.
16. 20. 25?
25. None of them made it.
Nope.
The fight is over.
You
Drop to the floor.
shoot this lightning up the hill, barely missing the boar, hitting all 3 of them. All of them start shaking.
I'm smiling slightly, but that's my last charge.
That's your last one.
Yeah.
As they now look around, and one points at you, Yandar! And they all look in your direction. And you see that they're now really aware of what's going on. They do see you now. And also, because you're stealth roll, they also notice you right now. You, Ellisar, and you, Nord, you're still hidden.
Can I move back behind the rock or no?
No, you shoot us
Okay.
and then we go into initiative.
that's
Ellisar, what are you gonna do?
I am going to. Yeah. Sorry. I had an idea, but then I thought this is not going to work. I'm going to cast Mage Hand. Mage Hand, like 30 feet away from me. Just... I will like walk up so it's like next to one of them, and I will like try and pull off the mask with the Mage Hand.
Sure. As you get behind the stones, start running up the hill through the rain, you stretch your hand and you see a hand appear behind one of them, and just grabs the mask and just pull it off easily enough. And you can see that it reveals a half orc. Hard to see. Don't recognize this half orc at all. Haven't seen any. And it just falls in the dirt, on the mud, and it just turns around and looks in your direction.
My direction. How can he? Okay.
You got closer.
Yeah.
cast,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Lord.
I just scream, "Go! Are you there?"
There's
There might be
one response from one wearing the mask. A voice you recognize from Granok, saying, "It is the boy again." That's all.
It's the boy who lived.
I cast Magic Missile on one bolt on each of them.
Sure.
Nice.
Does there's first? No, that doesn't need. It always hits, right?
Yeah.
The one with the mask takes 4 damage. The other takes 3 damage.
And you do? Oh, both of others.
Yeah,
three.
3, and full.
As 3 darts of
Easy.
energy just hit them. And all 4 of you are now visible. Anything else?
How far are we from separated from each other? Ish.
We'll probably take your whole movement to walk to anyone else.
Okay. I'm gonna like half my movement, like 15 feet towards Andy, keeping 15 feet in between us.
Okay.
If anything goes south, I have a healer.
You go closer to Andy. As
I
that
have
happens,
healing word. I can heal all
know.
of you.
you hear now.
But I trust Andy.
You hear what you recognize as Granok
Understandable.
say, "The last sacrifice has to be made. It is time." So one of the other half-orcs goes, "It is not ready yet." As the Granok goes, "Do it now." And you see one of the half-orcs raise his hand towards the sky and say, "Yanda, Nanda, Yan." And it takes a dagger and it scratches open part of its arm and it starts walking towards the light. As it walks inside of it, you see this black entity just devour the half-orc.
Oh gosh.
As suddenly you hear this huge thunderclap coming from the sky. And this blue light.
I think he skipped your turn.
Yeah, I did skip your turn.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, I will get closer towards the boar.
Command.
Can I reach within 60 feet?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and then I'll cast command
sure,
and command it to flee into the forest.
sure.
Flee, Larry!
It
Get away
moves
from
around and it just starts heading, running away towards the forest. Banner turns around. It's not really wanting to go away, but it then continues running.
Go away! Leave this place, it's too dangerous!
I'm saving you.
And yes. That's
all I can do.
Bonus action billowing.
You see this half-orc walk into this blue light, and more thunder going on. This blue light just disappears, and you see from on top of the hill this enormous boar with tusks that just are crackling blue lightning, blue eyes. As it's starting to stand up. It's like 3 times your size. And you see that there's blood everywhere around his face from everything it's been eating. And like some clothes and bones scattered around it. As it stands up. It looks around. As the 2 other half-orcs raise their hands towards the sky and start chanting and Yanda yo, Yanda mo. And you see suddenly more clouds gathering, and you see this lightning hitting everywhere. I'd like you all to roll D100.
A D100?
Yeah.
Yeah, to see if we get hit, probably. 86.
86,
67.
67,
31.
31,
80. 86.
86. As this lighting just hits some of the stones, some of the trees catch fire. Some of the lightning hits you behind you while you're standing next to the stone, barely misses you. This boar just stands up, looks around. And you see Granok now pointing a hand towards you, Nord, saying, looking at the boar, Nyambor, Yanda. And you see the boar turning, looking in your direction. I will take a break there.
Ooh. Andy, talk to it! Andy, talk to it! Andy, talk to it!
Welcome back. As the boar starts looking into your direction, Nord.
Yeah.
Mac, what do you want to do?
I want to cast a web around the boar's feet.
Sure. The creature size doesn't matter, right? Does it?
No, it doesn't say.
Okay.
Then it doesn't.
No, but it's a 20-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
Creature's 30.
Has to make a dex saving throw.
Let's say 5.
Oh, nice.
So then it is... it's restrained as long as it remains in the web or until it breaks free, but it needs to use its turn to do that.
Alright.
Nice.
20 feet, you said, right? Radius.
Yeah, cube.
Cube, okay.
So that's make that the major boat of him also in the web now? Or
The major was?
the half orcs, are they also in the web?
No, not if it's 20. You see all these webs just going around its feet and it gets stuck into it. Anything else you want to do?
I want to use my movement to get a little bit closer to Andy.
Sure. I'm gonna roll for the boar.
Then the boar roll if it's not his turn.
Initiative.
Just to put it on
Oh,
initiative.
I will make it enemy 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Amazing.
Ellisar, what do you want to do?
Yeah. How close?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really. How close am I to the boar?
About 30 feet.
I will get until like 15 feet from him and then cast Thunder Wave.
Sure.
So, need to make a con save.
Sure. That's a 21.
Yeah, that makes it, but still takes 2d8. 10 points of lightning damage.
Lightning or thunder?
Thunder damage.
You shoot it. You see this energy being blasted against it. It doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all. It doesn't take any damage.
The boar.
Nothing.
Anything else?
I will go back the 15 feet. I'm like,
Moonwalking back.
You see now the boar is like looking in your direction, but you see Granik just shouting, pointing at you, Randa! And he just turns back and it looks at its feet. It's hard moving. So you see him just go, and you see just lightning forming around his tusk, and he just goes up, and then a beam of lightning from his tusk just shoots in your direction.
Oh no.
Like to make a dex saving throw. You're still standing behind the stone, right? You
No, I moved towards
Oh, you
him.
moved him. Yeah, no, then it's
15.
15 makes it. Oh, and it just shoots towards you. You get hit by it. It crackles.
Please don't.
There's not a lightning bolt, so you're lucky. 15, so 7 points of lightning damage that shoots towards you. And just continues breathing. That's all it does. Does your web do anything this turn? No, right?
He can break free if he
just
wants.
there.
Breaking free is an action, huh?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's restrained.
Nord, what are you gonna do?
I just like, and I just shiver out my crossbow, and I shoot at Granok. I know which one of the two Granok is.
Yeah.
Okay. I shoot at Granok. I was like, take this.
Sure, make an attack roll.
Oof. 12.
That misses.
Right.
You shoot it, and the wind just barely. The wind makes it hit like one of the stones further away, and it just falls into the mud.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dash and stand behind one of the stones.
Sure.
Like, help! That's it.
Andy.
And you will try to get the attention of the boar. Like, hey, you gotta go after them! And he will cast a guiding bolt towards the Granok, it was. Just,
Sure.
Yeah.
First, make an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, that is plus 6, 15 to it.
That hits.
Guiding bolt, where are you? Yeah. 2d8, I think. 46, okay.
Oh, nice.
What?
12, 15.
15.
15 damage.
That's
And the
pretty
next attack is with advantage.
Nice.
You make a deception check with disadvantage if you want to see if you
With
can.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
You shot that at Granok, right?
Yeah. Double 12, so deception 12.
As you shoot this ball, you see the boar look at Granok, and Granok got hit by it. Looks around towards you, and then the boar just turns back. Now it doesn't know where Nord is anymore because you got behind.
Yes.
Doesn't really know where to go now.
I will also
It's a bonus action.
Get back. No. Just movement. Get behind the.
Sure.
One
Hide
of the
behind
pillars.
one of the pillars.
Just-
Sure.
Same as mine or no?
Not the same one.
Okay.
But a different one, but close.
Yeah, you
to
can
it.
see him from where you
Yeah.
are now. Then these two half orcs, they look around, and both of them just raise their hands towards the sky and continue shouting, "Yanbor, man, Yanbor!" And I like you all to roll D100 again.
They're gonna,
No.
wait, what? Are they gonna summon not a
Yeah.
lightning rain?
More like.
Ooh, that's 100. That's 100.
100.
53.
You die.
53,
37.
37,
90.
90.
Yeah.
Okay, put the dice back. None of you gets hit as more of these beams of lightning just hit everywhere around this hill. And you see the forest around you, like some trees kind of catching fire, and then like the fire disappears again because of the rain. That's all they do.
Okay.
You see now that there's this boar in the middle still stuck in the web. Two half orcs still chanting not far away from the boar. And all of you are kind of circled around it. You, Nord, and you're hiding behind some of the pillars. Mag, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast magic missile at Granok.
Sure.
Poor Granok. Not really.
I don't feel any pity
Not
for
really.
him.
Well, you don't know it's Granok.
Yeah, okay.
We all just cast the
The
same.
one that's been talking an awful lot.
The leader figure.
Yeah. 6. 11?
11. Shoot 3 bolts of energy towards you. Gets hit by it. And he just drops his hands and looks around. Really afraid. You see that he's holding his side now with one hand. Anything else?
That's nice. I'd like to move towards one of the pillar
Mhm.
stone things,
Sure. Behind it?
preferably.
Okay, alright. All of you are behind one of these stones now, except for you, Ellisar. What are you gonna do?
I'll just look around, see no one like standing here out in the open. I'm like, I'm going to stand behind the stone as well.
Sure.
And
Move further.
yeah, exactly. And the one that hasn't been hit
Mm-hmm.
yet, the half orc, I will use it.
They all have been hit by a lightning bolt, but...
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but the one that
Mm-hmm.
isn't this Granok guy, I don't know. I will like insult him in Elvish and cast Vicious Mockery.
Sure. Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Wisdom 12.
Fail. 3 plus.
Keep forgetting I've got advantage on stealth checks.
That's 3
Whatever
psychic
you roll.
damage, and the people will have the advantage on the next attack.
3,
roll.
right?
Yeah, 3.
3 psychic damage. You say something through all this rain and wind. You see it like turn around and removes its mask. Also puts on the ground, looking for where it's coming from, and sees you.
How can it see me though? I'm behind the stone.
If you cast something, they can see you. But then you hide
Yeah.
behind the stone and it's your turn. That's all you do?
Do we all get advantage on an attack roll next turn?
No, on that guy, yeah. And he cast guy.
I did it on the other guy.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
if we attack them, we have
Yeah, okay.
advantage.
So next
good to know.
attack roll.
The boar is going to try to get out of the web.
He needs to make strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Strength.
Saving throw check.
Saving throw
Strength check.
Strength check.
Excuse me.
15.
He makes it.
As it is moving, it managed to like pull itself out, and now it starts walking.
But that is its action though.
Yeah, that's its action. Not this whole turn, right? Let's say
It
end of the
just-
turn.
It says can use
Or-
its action.
Yeah. It starts walking And I start to like smell around. And you see now Granite point at the stones near your direction, Lord and Andy. And I just start walking. And you see this huge boar appearing. You see it appear from one side, you see it on the other side as it walks between these stones and then looks around and then sees both of you. Did you use a bonus action to hide?
No.
Okay.
I wish I did.
It sees
Cool guy.
both of you now, but that is its turn.
I use bonus action to dash through.
Nord.
Yeah. Since you have advantage, I don't have to do this. But it did see me, right?
Yes.
So sneak attack is no longer an option because he's in between us.
No, no
It's
one
not that
else is
far.
engaged. No.
We're at the shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with my dagger. I don't know if that's a good idea actually. It's actually it might be full of lightning.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm going for it.
Sure.
With advantage.
No, it's on the
No, it's
orcs.
the other ox.
Oh yeah, without advantage.
They also don't have sneak attack, right?
No. Nope. Dagger. 19.
That hits.
Nice. 1d4. 5 piercing damage.
Sure. So you hit it with your dagger, you pierce it,
Do I die?
and it goes pretty deep in it, but its hide is so thick. You just pull it out, and you see that there's some blood forming, but he doesn't seem to be bothered by it that much. And you see that magically somehow it's healing up.
It's heating up. I stabbed again at the same place.
Sure.
9.
That doesn't hit. As you step again, you don't manage to penetrate the hide.
I slowly move back. And that's the end of my turn.
What's your bonus action?
No,
You use your bonus action.
I'm with my movement.
Sure, but you were engaged, so he can make an attack of opportunity.
Maybe I stand still.
Alright. Andy.
Alright, and you will.
Help!
Get the crossbow, shoot Granok.
Sure. Yeah, you're not hidden. Yeah, you're not
But
hidden.
he's still.
Still advantage because of guiding bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
It's terrible. 6.
6. You shoot it, and just disappears. The wind just carries it away.
That sucks. Just shout at the boar.
Hey, leave my friend alone! Leave him alone! You take me!
What?
That's it.
It moves its head towards you now. As both of these half-orcs are still standing there, you see one is continuing to shout towards the sky. Yando, yando. I like also roll D100 again.
Someone's gonna die with that.
Well, I really need it.
Well, you're not gonna get a dex save if lightning hits you.
81.
81,
54.
54,
77.
77,
75.
75. As more places get hit by lightning, things explode, trees catch fire. And you see Granok now slowly walking away downhill, a little bit towards your direction, Mag, as it's probably going to leave.
Ellisar.
Mag,
I'm not going to let it leave. How far away is it from me?
you're standing behind one of the stones.
Yeah.
It is going basically towards your stone now. Yeah. So it's probably like 10 feet away or so.
In that case, I'm going to try and push him back using Thunderwave. And needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 11.
That fails. That is 10 damage. And I just tell him, go back and finish what you started, you big coward.
You point out your hand and you see this wave of energy just and wind just blast against him. And you see all the rain just going in his direction. He just gets pushed back up the hill and he just lands on the floor, motionless, not moving. And you see blood starting to drip from his mouth.
Whoa!
Ooh. As that happens, does anything happen to the boar that I
No,
notice,
nothing
or
that you
nothing?
notice.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just trying to see if I can see what's happening with the others.
You see that there's something going on where Nord and Andy are. You've seen Nord that is fighting the boar. That's all you can see.
And then I'd like to use my movement to get a little bit closer to that direction.
Alright, I have to probably get on top of the hill.
Then I'm gonna wait.
You can go around, but it will probably take longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to go around.
You start going to go around. Ellisar.
How far is the guy that is like standing?
On the hill.
Yeah.
Are you hiding behind one of the pillars?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about 50 feet away.
Okay.
50, 40, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I will like walk up towards him, but not keep my distance. Like just walk my full speed. Cast Mage Hand behind him on the other side and just like start. Does he have hair?
Yeah,
I will like start pulling his hair.
sure.
Like just
You start pulling his hair. He turns around. You.
it continues doing that.
Well, it looks a bit confused. That's all you do?
Yeah.
Now,
We die.
the boar standing next to you, Nord, and you, Andy, not far away. You just shot this ball of energy that disappeared in the wind. It's going. It's going to look at you, Nord.
Hello.
And you see that, like, he's kind of jumps and he goes up and then he goes for 2 attacks. No, 1 attack with one of his hooves as it comes down and hits you in your chest. That's a 25 to hit. I think that hits.
I'm not gonna answer that. You know that is.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage. And as it hits you, like lightning comes down its hoof and enters your body, crackles inside your chest. And you take another 8 thunder damage from that. As you're just being blasted to the floor.
Literally to the floor.
Yeah.
0.
0 hit points. And after that, he looks around, turns around towards you, Andy, and it starts running towards you with his tusk, and he just tries to throw you up in the air. He's gonna make an attack roll against you. That's a 23.
23? No.
That totally misses.
Of course that misses.
You take
If only I had shield.
8 slashing damage as you feel this scratch on your arm, and you also take 8 lightning damage as lightning just enters your body as it scratches open your skin, you just feel lightning going through your body. And you also land prone on the floor. Both of you are prone next to each other. You're unconscious.
Yep.
Um,
You just hear like a
Am I next to him or the other side?
Other side.
Other
like
side,
one
right?
stone away, basically.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
in
not
between us.
even a stone away. You're quite close, like
Yeah,
10,
yeah,
15 feet. As the border turns around and looks back towards the center of the hill. Nord.
Take out the golden ones.
No.
7, fail.
As you see now Nord lying there on the ground, what are you gonna do, Andy?
What's my turn?
Oh no, sorry, I'm going wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean?
No, Andy's good.
Go away.
Yeah. Enemy 1 was
just
bored.
Oh yeah,
And then
right
Nord
away.
me.
Yeah.
I was very
Confusing with
confused.
the two enemies.
Not so fast again.
I was doing it correctly when it was.
Yeah, I'm.
You don't see me though, do you? The boar's in between us.
The board is in between us.
Yeah, you can still see him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Like through his legs.
Yeah,
If
sure.
I run, I'm gonna draw its attention. I will use Channel Divinity to heal you. I can only heal you for half your HP.
That's 16.
16. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anyone in range
Will
for?
you do that?
Oh wait, I'll take the other 3 hit points myself.
Nice.
And that is my turn because I'm
Wait, so
gonna
I just-
lay still and just pretend I'm dead until it's walked away.
I just gained 16 HP and I'm conscious again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
He grabs this holy symbol, and you see just this
Thanks.
somewhere in the clouds, really quickly some light just coming through, illuminating the area where you guys are, and you feel life coming back into you. You stay on the ground.
Yeah, for now.
The boar doesn't seem to notice what you're doing. It's kind of confused because of the light. That's your turn. Then the other half orc, you're pulling the hair up, is now
The mage
turning
hand.
around,
Yeah.
stretches one hand towards the sky, and you see just lightning hitting him. And he points his other hand towards you, and the lightning goes towards you. I'd like to make a dex save.
No D100.
Just stop chanting.
A natural 20.
A natural 20. That makes it
So that's 25. But
25.
Still half damage.
You're lucky that it's a 25 now.
yeah. I believe that.
You take 21 points of lightning damage. As
Is
this
that
21.
halved?
No, that's already halved.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my question.
Yeah, it's lightning bolt. Must be.
As this lightning shoots towards you, hitting your chest.
Lovely.
And its eyes turn blue. That's all he does. Mag.
Magic missile.
It's great.
Sure.
It's a great spell.
on the orc.
You guys still have spell slots?
A couple.
She has
two.
she has a couple more.
I still have 3.
Yeah,
But I'm saving them so I can heal you guys.
I was also trying to save it, but
Sad. 4. 10.
10. You shoot it towards him. Several bolts hit him. And he looks confused. And he just falls with his face in the mud. On the ground.
Nice.
Just kidding.
did you just blow out your finger?
It has like a small plumage.
Yeah.
Anything else you do?
I'm going to continue getting close to them.
Sure. You You see now Andy laying on the ground as you come closer. He's moving though.
Oh.
He's pretending to be dead, but you can clearly see that he's not. Ellisar, what do you want to do?
I'm also going to get closer, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Sure.
Wonder why.
Yeah, wonder why. No, that's 6.
So you heal up a little bit.
I just
You go walk towards who?
Yeah, I will like walk past the orc to see if he's dead.
He is.
Like kick him a little and just continue.
Right. You basically was across the hill and started coming closer towards where everyone is. Then the boar thinks both of you are down. It doesn't see you, Mag. It only sees you, Ellisar.
Of course.
As he sees you,
New character.
Again. No, guys. Once again, a third character.
It was fun knowing
Next
you.
one will be
see-
French.
Yeah, the next
you're
one.
coming close, but you're still quite a little bit away. So he just raises its hooves in the sky, and then it hits the floor really hard, and you can just see the ground breaking, going towards you. And from the ground, you see this blast of blue energy of lightning hitting you. I'd like to make a dex save.
Ellisar is too old for this. That's cocked. Yeah, no. Nope.
Then you take 11 points of lightning damage as this lightning hits you, and you feel that some of your muscles are like acting weird. They're not really doing what you wanted to do.
Can I like fall backwards just acting?
Yeah, you can drop outside of your turn, I think.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
On your turn, I think. You can let something. Never mind, I'll let you drop to the floor if you want.
Just fall backwards.
Mord.
I get up a little bit. I just hold my hand against the stone. Crossbow in the other hand. I want to take a turn to look if I can analyze some sort of weak spot or anything like that, because the magic it has been hit by doesn't really seem to affect it. The stabbing, well, maybe it was me, probably me, didn't seem to have any effect. So I just want to look at it for a turn to see if it has some weak spots or anything out of the ordinary.
Sure, you can make an investigation check.
Yeah, that's
we'll
what I
take
wanna
we'll take your action.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Something I know. Investigation. 12.
12. With a 12, you notice clearly that lightning and thunder is not doing anything to this creature, obviously. And it's somehow magical and doesn't seem to be bothered that much by your weapons. They don't seem to be that effective.
Alright. So that's my action, right? Okay. For my bonus action, I do nothing. I have my turn.
Sure. Andy.
Don't think about it.
Drinking a potion is an action, right? Yeah. I will drink a potion.
+2. Oh, +4.
Just 31. I will.
Which one? The
greater.
greater, yeah.
Smart.
Sure.
I will stand up. And I will start running towards the boar.
Sure.
You were a bad boy! Come here!
It now turns around, looks at you, and just kind of confused. You're standing again. Meg.
I will run towards Andy and throw acid at it. Leave Andy alone.
You managed to stand quite close to Andy.
Yeah, he has to make a dex saving throw.
A 6.
Fail.
Acid.
2.
As you see greens
Acid damage.
energy hitting the creature, and you hear like some of its skin kind of burning, and it leaves some holes into its skin, and it goes. And it sees that it doesn't heal up at all. Anything else?
Nope.
Ellisar.
As I'm laying there, like kind of, what am I even doing with my life? I'm like 250 years old, oh no. I will speak in Elvish towards the boar and cast Vicious Mockery again. And
Alright.
he has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That's an 8.
Yeah, fail. So that is 2 points of damage, and you guys have advantage on the next attack.
Sure.
That's it. You know what? As I see it's turned around, I'll stand up and draw out my swords. That's it.
You do that. It turns around, and now it is going towards you.
Oh.
And it's going to run towards you,
Instant regret.
and it just attacks you with its hooves.
Yeah, I only have 11 hit points. So.
That's 9. That's 14. No, sorry. That's a 6. That's a 14.
Yeah, that is. That's my AC. Bye bye. It's my die.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, and lightning.
Yeah, then the lightning comes and then I'm
and 6
down.
points of lightning
Yeah, I'm
damage.
down.
As you fall down on the ground.
For real this time.
And now turns around, and it starts heading towards you, Mag.
Okay.
Nord.
Yeah, I've been thinking. I can't really make up what I want to do. What I'm gonna do is, so we're down on the hill. So how far is the edge of the forest?
Probably around 40 feet or so.
Right, that's pretty far. I think out throwing an object is an interaction, right?
Throwing an object?
Yeah.
Depends
On
how
this-
well you need to throw it.
If I want to throw it at a big beast.
Depends
Scroll.
what it is. Probably an action, but it depends what you want to do.
Right, I want to just throw a torch underneath the beast. And then just an unlit torch.
Since it'll need to burst beast, I will let you do it. You can just do it with interact with object.
Yeah, I just throw it underneath the beast, then I have my
Sure.
torch.
I do want you to make a just a dex roll.
Yeah. I rolled a. Oh wait, dex.
Not saving throw, just
No, just normal. I'm a modifier only. 7.
You throw it, and it actually lands underneath it, but it just continues walking, and then it just
Sad.
is behind him.
I use my movement to stand in between the lying torch and the beast.
Mhm.
I was like, hey, hey, and I try to like wiggle my arms,
Mhm.
and I get his attention, hopefully to come to me. And I hold. I just use dodge. If anything costs me.
Sure. Make a persuasion or deception check.
Persuasion is. I have no clue. Oh, that's natural 20.
No.
Make it 19 because I've got -1.
It looks at you and start now heading in your direction.
And I dodge. That's all.
All right. That's Nord. Andy.
I will continue to try to walk around it, walk in front of it, and I'll cast Sacred Flame in its face. Needs to make a dex save.
All right. Let's see. That's a natural one.
A natural one. For me too, so that's 1 point of radiant damage.
As you shoot it, it hits the beast. And you're,
Why you keep running from me?
anything else?
Shit! That's
you,
it.
You say sit.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything to it. Doesn't speak common.
Did you try the boar though?
I mean, I'm good with boars. I know the boar language.
There is a half orc inside.
You're bored.
So.
I'll try Abyssal then.
If you would have spoken Orcish, I will let you have made a check, but it's Mag.
Unfortunately.
How far am I away from Ellisar? About?
She dropped it.
She's like somewhere on top of the on the hill,
Like halfway.
like how, so probably about 30 feet or so.
In that case, I misty step towards her.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Which is a bonus action, so can I then still use my action to use a healing potion, or
Yeah.
in that case?
Thanks.
This is an expensive journey.
It's a magic boar.
It is a magic board. 7 points.
Can't wait for the dragon.
Thank you. 7 points.
That's all I can do.
I'm very happy.
Ellisar,
with that.
you wake up laying in the mud.
That's true.
I'm too old for this. I just kill wounds myself.
Sure.
Yeah. What do I have to do otherwise? Like, I'm getting stood up. And I'm like, Magnolia, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank me if we survive this.
That's pretty
We can talk.
good. 11 points of healing. Yay.
Even if I die, I can still talk. In
Okay.
Valhalla.
Yeah.
That's your turn?
Valhalla.
I don't know if I'm going
And
there.
as a thank you to Magnolia, I will inspire her.
You're inspired.
You're inspired now.
Thank you.
You see now this boar lying there. He doesn't seem to be bothered by anything you guys did at all.
Oh.
You see now that he starts to move its hooves and hits the ground really hard and does it again, and it just continues doing it, some kind of a rhythm. As he does that, you see
Starts
that
dancing.
the lightning and the thunder starts having the same rhythm. And suddenly you hear thunder and you see lightning hitting one of the stones. It just explodes. And you see the clouds, which are kind of illuminated sometimes because of all the lightning going on. They're gray, but suddenly they turn black.
Oh boy.
And you think what you can see is some kind of two blue eyes behind the clouds. You hear the thunder speak somehow, laughing.
That could be one or two things.
And then the boar just looks up and just makes this sound towards the sky. And then just everything goes black, really dark. And that's all end for today.
I had such a good idea. I have to remind myself there's a torch laying there.
I have.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.